Hey, what's good, guys? This is your girl, Fire the Great. This is Fire the Great Tarot, and I'm back with your career finance reading for June 2019 for fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. As I always tell my new and old subscribers, I do appreciate you guys. If the reading resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Take the part that resonates and be great. The part that doesn't, leave it for somebody else that may need it. Also, I encourage you guys to get your natal chart done. That way you can see what other zodiac signs are affiliated with you. Any decks, any crystals, any incense that I use throughout the reading, I always put in the description box below. That way you guys can go out and get it on your own, or you can hit me up and I can hook you up. My email address is firethegreat856@gmail.com, and that is the same email address in case you need a private reading. That's firethegreat856@gmail.com. So what I did for fire signs is I went ahead and I pre-shuffled the cards. That way I could spend more time on the reading instead of shuffling. So fire signs, what I got for your overall energy is that the answers you need are coming, right? And I also got that a new romantic cycle begins. Now, if this was a love reading, of course, that would mean that someone new is potentially coming around for you, and you know, you don't have to keep questioning that. But since this is a career finance reading, I'm taking that as that it means that a new passion of a new endeavor in your working career sector is going to catch your eye. You're going to be more intrigued about it, more happy, more excited. Definitely something that's going to be a new passion for you, and it's something that's going to create balance where there wasn't balance. It's going to keep you grounded where you weren't grounded, and it's going to be kind of like a Six of Pentacles vibe. The give and take aspect is going to balance itself out. So I'm seeing that for you guys overall with your energy. So for Aries, what I'm seeing is that we got crystals from the Ascended Masters, right? So some of you guys need to meditate more, balance your chakras, definitely drink more water since you're ascending right now. And, you know, just get more attuned with your chakras. That's basically what you guys need to do. And as you meditate, the answers will come to you, definitely, as the overall energy is. But if you meditate more, the answers will come to you definitely on what you need to do. And as we see in this card, you know, she's holding a crystal in her hand and she's on a unicorn. So to me, that kind of gives a sense that this person holds wonders in their hands, right? So with that being said, I'm seeing that when a person kind of holds wonders in their hands, it's almost like she's holding a plate, you know, a plate for people to eat off of. So if you're giving, you know, all your food to everyone else, what are you eating? So that's kind of like what I'm getting for Aries, that you guys need to start paying more attention to yourself instead of worrying about what's going on everywhere else besides taking care of you. And that goes into the abundance card that we got for pay yourself first, right? Because some of you guys, when you're getting paid, you're taking care of everybody else and you're taking care of yourself last, giving yourself the crumbs, and you know, you're doing it backwards. So with this card, it says make yourself more important financially. Make yourself the obligation by setting aside a part of your income every time you get paid. This is a form of self-care, and it ensures that you'll have a savings in the future. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I was just saying. You guys need to start worrying about yourself more. Put money aside. That way you can have some sort of savings in the future, because right now I feel like a lot of my Aries are fixated on saving, and you can't save if you're out here saving everyone else. You have to save yourself first. You know what I mean? You got to take care of yourself to be able to take care of someone else. And with the Three of Pentacles right here, this is what I'm seeing. You know, you guys are working, but it's like you're doing twice the work for one person. You're not reaping the benefits of that. Or you are doing the work of two people. You're getting paid for two people, but you're giving out your wealth and giving yourself the crumbs, and you shouldn't do that. So, you know, you need to start clearing out the past. Get away from that habit of doing that. Take care of yourself first. That way you'll be in alignment. You know, back to the whole crystals and chakras, you know, get in alignment with everything. And, you know, get that old way of thinking out of your head. You're not here to take care of everyone else and put yourself last. You got to put yourself first in this whole dynamic in order to get ahead. You know what I mean? And then with the Hierophant here, on what you should do in the future is, you know, you got to stick to your morals. You have to have a certain line of morals and be able to decipher right from wrong. You know, if you're being taken advantage of, things of that nature, you have to have some type of code, some sort of line that people cannot cross. You know what I mean? And with this card, some people may look at you as you're the hierophant, you know what I mean? They look at you as the go-to person to, you know, get help all the time. But what happens when you need help? Who's there for you if you're always helping everyone else? You have to be there for yourself, you know what I mean? So I'm going to give you an extra card of advice from the Rock and Roll Oracle deck that I got here. Those are backwards. Yeah, so Aries, you guys have to put yourself first and know how to work with other people too. You know what I mean? You have to work with other people. 3. Some of you Aries feel like you're a taxi cab too. Like, I don't know if you work for like a share lifting type of company, but some of you feel like, you know, you have people around you that always need a ride, and you're always the person that people go to get a ride. You can tell them no, you know what I mean? And I just seen yeah. So with this card right here, what I'm seeing is definitely it's like yeah, like what we were talking about, like gas and things like that. So if you're definitely driving people around, make sure that they're paying you gas money. Don't just drive people around for free. And there's nothing wrong with letting people know that you're not going to play and you're about your business. You know what I mean? The vanity of the victor. You know what I mean? Be your own conquistador is what this is saying. Be your own hero. Take care of you. You know what I mean? But definitely, yeah. Full circle. That's like a car tire right there. So if you're definitely driving people around, make sure that they're giving you gas money and they aren't taking advantage of you. To those that are doing ride share services and those that aren't, just make sure that people aren't taking advantage of you. So Aries, that's what I have for your career and finance for June 2019. Just put yourself first. Make sure that you're taking care of you, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. For Leo, I feel like some of you guys are, you know, going back to school. If you're not going back to school, you're definitely learning new trades. You may have a promotion or something of the sort that's coming up, and you need to focus on. You need to focus on that, because I feel like some of you guys just aren't focusing. You guys just aren't focusing. I feel like you guys are kind of stuck to a certain degree, and it's like you're scared to make mistakes, and you're apologizing for things that aren't your mistakes. Apologizing for other people's mistakes, if that makes sense. I don't know where that came from, but that's what I'm seeing. You guys are apologizing for mistakes that you didn't create, and you need to stop doing that. So like, if you are, like I said, some of you guys are in a position where you're going back to school, or, you know, with this razor promotion, you could be teaching other people how to do certain trades. So that's for Leo. And it says, you know, your abundance flow awaits you, positive focus, and, you know, just everything's based on divine guidance, and keep up the good work. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. Just keep up the good work. You know what I mean? And remember what I was just saying about apologies and things of that nature. You don't apologize for things that are out of your control. If it's out of your control, you don't have to apologize for it. It's out of your control. Things happen. You don't have to take on the responsibility for someone else's mistakes all the time, because by you doing that, you're not getting any rest. And some of you guys are working at day, going to school at night, and vice versa. And you guys have to find some type of balance, right? You know, your ships are coming in, your ships are right here, but you're trying to find some type of balance in all of this. And the best thing that you can do is, like I said, stop being so apologetic. If you need to take a day off to get some rest, to recharge your battery, do it. You know, you're no good to anyone if you're all burnt out. You know what I mean? Some of you guys might be working in food too, in the food industry, I'm seeing. Some of you guys might be waitresses, waiters, things of that nature. Or you're like starting new food businesses. I'm seeing smoothies. I'm seeing donut shops. I'm seeing I'm seeing sandwich shops here too. So some of you guys definitely are in the food industry and you're starting new ventures with that. Just, you know, take it one day at a time. Stop being apologetic for things that are out of your control, and stop taking on everyone else's burden as yours. It's kind of like the Aries reading. Take care of yourself and you'll be fine. Take care of yourself and you'll be fine. You know what I mean? And we have sympathy for the devil right here. So I feel like some of you guys definitely, you know, need to ground yourself more. There's nothing wrong with letting people know what you'll take, you know, letting people know what you'll put up with and what you won't put up with. That doesn't make you a bad person because you say no. And also with this whole, you know, shadow side sympathy for the devil, some of you people in your career and finance, you basically have to, how can I put this? If you're in a bind type of situation, some of you may need a devil to fight a devil. You know what I mean? So if that may be for one person, some of you guys may need a devil to fight a devil. So keep that in mind too. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with fighting fire with fire at times. You may need to do it. Fire sign Leo. You get what I mean? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So pretty much you guys just need to get rest. Stop being apologetic for other people's actions. And try and balance it out. Just try and balance it out. And once you balance it out, you'll be fine. Sometimes if, you know, in the particular situation that you're in, if you have to, you know, get down and dirty with some people to get your point across or to make things happen, sometimes you have to get down and dirty. You know, if you have to tap into that shadow side to get things done, then tap into that shadow side. Just remember to bounce back out. You know what I mean? So that's what I got for you, Leo. For Sagittarius, you have positive changes coming your way. I feel like some of you guys definitely faced a lot of blockages, a lot of things that were supposed to work in your favor that end up not working in your favor. You were waiting on certain things that didn't, you know, pan out to be the way that you wanted it to be. And, you know, you're coming out of that. You remember, a new cycle begins. It says a new romantic cycle, so definitely a new passion that's going to be balanced. And you're going to have the answers to whatever it was that you didn't have the answers to. Those answers are going to come up soon. And you're going to have the, you know, the conclusions. Everything's going to map itself out. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be like that Temperance card. It's going to be done in moderation as well. So it says here for your abundance card, it says obstacles and blocks are lifted. You know what I mean? And we got Archangel Michael right here, who's definitely here to help you. The blocks that you had, the blockages that hindered you last month are being lifted this month. So take advantage of it. It says all your good personal work and positive energy shift into overcoming obstacles. Blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered and the flow of abundance will continue. So pretty much, like I said, if you guys felt like things were holding you up, hindering you, people were like, you know, setting you back, you don't have to worry about that this month in June. But what I want to tell you is that, yeah, you might feel like you're on the defense. You know what I mean? You might feel like you're definitely on the defense because of the blocks that you had from the previous month. But I want to tell you this, Saggy. Stop telling everybody your business. That's number one. Stop telling everybody your business. Some people definitely need to be left out in the cold in order for you to get ahead, because not everyone wants to see you do well. Some people, you tell them, oh yeah, well, I got this going on for me, I got that going on for me. You don't know what they go home and do. They might, you know, try and put some type of block on it, some type of bind. You know, people do things. You know, this is the esoteric world, so things happen. So, or somebody will think so positive for it to not happen for you that it may in fact not happen. So just be mindful of that. And to reiterate that, we got the High Priestess and the Magician here. So definitely keep your manifestations a secret. Keep it to yourself. Don't let everybody know what you have going on. Just keep your business to yourself. And I see good things happening for you guys because of that. You know what I mean? And it says resistance, and this is a superstitions card. just pretty much what I said. Just be superstitious about it, you know, not telling everyone your business because something bad might happen. You know what I mean? Just be superstitious about your intentions and about your manifestations. Just don't tell people what you have planned and what you want to do. That way there can be no blockages except for what you decide to block, pretty much, or what divine doesn't want to happen at that particular time. But if you're in the vibration of getting your manifestation sent out into the universe, they'll come back to you in that positive light. So just be mindful of that. So fire signs, that's all that I have for you for your June 2019 career and finance reading. Pretty good readings, nothing, you know, out of the ordinary for you guys. Just keep your head up and stop letting everyone know what you have going on. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to work for people, but remember that you do come first. Get some rest and, you know, be positive. That's pretty much it. So this is your girl Fire the Great. Fire signs, that's all I have for you. Make sure to go ahead and check out your other videos that I've done for you, and check out the daily splashes. I'll talk to you guys later.